Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Three Dudes, Zero Clues. Hey, we're back for the second week in a row. How about that? How you guys doing?
Alive and well.
Well, I lost that bet.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been 2 weeks. You didn't think we'd make it this far.
Yeah. Well, we did.
Yeah. So we're glad to be back. We're glad that you guys are back. Today we're just gonna keep keeping on, and just gonna talk about some "Am I the asshole?" And then Tim, I believe you found some questions on there where people are asking for advice.
We're gonna get the good advice for this one.
Don't take any advice we give you, really. If we had any kind of ideas on what we were doing with our lives, we wouldn't be doing this podcast.
The crackhead behind the dumpster probably gives better advice than we do.
They might, because their advice is at least consistent. It's always do crack.
Yeah.
Our advice changes wildly depending on what kind of a day we're having.
Oh, it changes like the Nebraska season. It really does. 4 seasons in one day? Yeah, that's fine.
And violence is always an option here at 3 Dudes, Zero Clues.
Usually against me.
Yeah.
That's just true. He ain't lying.
Speaking of violence. Have you guys been keeping up with the Linda Brown story that's been going on this week?
I have not.
You have not? Okay, so just a quick rundown. There's a teacher. She's missing. Her name is Linda Brown.
Oh, boy.
And all week, people have been looking for her.
Okay.
She lives in Michigan, which is, just, I guess, an important detail here. Now, the past several years, and you guys know out there, anytime a woman goes missing anymore, everybody just immediately blames the husband. And in the interest of fairness, sometimes it's wrong.
Yeah.
No arguments.
Her poor husband, Antoine Brown, has been crucified all week on the internet because his wife's missing, and everybody's just jumping to the conclusion that he had something to do with it. And by something to do with it, the assumption is that he's killed his wife.
Yeah.
Because that's just,
You just give it a headline and people just assume shit.
They just run with it. What was that, Lacey Peterson?
Yep.
Scott Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
He was all over TV, and then they found out he dropped her ass off of a fishing boat.
Yep, he did.
Now, I'm not here to say whether or not she deserved to be dropped off the back of a fishing boat. Maybe.
Sorry.
And we're canceled.
They're just gonna leave that podium outside. No, I think hers was Lacey Peterson definitely didn't deserve it. We're at this time.
Yeah. We're jumping
Dark
down.
humor is how we cope with the world.
It really is. But if you like dark humor, this part's gonna be really funny. All week, everybody's been accusing Antoine Brown of killing his wife, and then they found some footage.
Oh boy!
Oh, I know, right?
Was it? Whoa! Are we sounding like the footage of like the VHA steps saying "Don't watch this" or wedding?
Not the videos you find in your parents' closet, birthdays or something that you know.
What was that one on that movie Trick or Treat that said Nature Special on it?
Yeah.
It was that couple's favorite porno. But anyway, so they've been combing the city because Grand Rapids. I believe it's Grand Rapids. If it's not, I'm sorry. But they were looking through like CCTV footage and everything, and they found her car. Okay, car was abandoned, and they're like, "Oh my god!" So they started combing through it. Nothing really suspicious about the car. And even though there's nothing suspicious about the car, nothing to point at Antoine Brown as a suspect. All week, the internet has been, especially women, you true crime bitches. Ooh, do I have a bone to pick with you?
Lay it all out.
Man,
evidence isn't that important with that, is it?
It's really not. Those podcast whores had those mics warmed up for when they found her body and they connected it to her husband somehow. But they found her car, and so they started combing through CCTV footage around the area, and they found that late last weekend, I believe last Sunday, it shows her pull up to, I guess like a docking area, because Grand Rapids sits by the Lake fucking Michigan, which is one of like the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
And then the last footage they have of her is her getting out of the car that she drove up in by herself. But her husband was at home. And then just walking onto the bridge that goes over in Lake Michigan, and now she's missing. Well, now people are like, well, we don't know what happened. I know what happened. That
Whoa,
crazy
whoa, whoa,
bitch
whoa, whoa.
jumped off the bridge.
You stole it from me. God damn it! I wanted to say.
I know you wanted.
I know what I think. Okay, fine.
You didn't know about this case 2 minutes ago.
But I wanted to guess.
I've been going crazy about this thing all week because I knew that motherfucker was innocent. I'm like, everybody just jumped so fast on Mr. Brown just to say he killed his wife, and then they're like,
well, it's all about the headlines.
Yeah,
it's all about the headlines.
Yeah.
Wife goes missing. Everyone's, oh my god, the husband.
Like it is understandable that they want to question the husband first, because I mean, oftentimes with murder, it's someone you know.
Yeah.
Like rarely is it. Well, this drifter saw you happy and thought, well, I'm going to put a stop to that.
not on my fucking watch.
Mama said you're gonna be sad too. Like,
You're gonna meet my rusty spoon.
No, but yeah, like you said, she rolled up to the dock, she got out of the car,
Yeah.
this camera caught it all, and she walked to the end of this dock and disappeared. That bitch jumped.
Yeah.
She done.
Yeah, there was no. I don't know why they're like, oh, well, she's still missing. I know where she's at.
Yeah, she's in the water.
Lake Michigan. That's where she's at.
Have you ever been over those lakes, like in a plane?
No.
They are like ocean. You can be in the middle of that lake on a plane and can't see shore on either side.
I do recall I haven't been on a boat on Lake Michigan, but I did do a tour boat on Lake Erie.
Yeah.
And Lake Erie's massive.
That's another one of the
To call it a lake is like a misnomer because they are like more like a sea.
Yeah, they're like little inland seas.
Yeah.
Those things are fucking huge.
They're. I mean, if you look on a map, you think, okay, they're huge. You don't stop to think, wow, that's bigger than like 2 states that are in this country.
Yeah, we have. I mean, especially some of our East Coast states.
Yeah.
We could probably fit those entire.
Yeah.
I think you probably put California in one of the Great Lakes, at least. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just taking a wild guess.
Lake Michigan is in fact bigger than the state Michigan.
Is it?
I mean,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, I saw that, and it's a story I've been following all week, and I'm like, that is just fucking insane. But
straight jump for the
and zero. I've seen zero retractions.
no one ever.
It's had people all week accusing this man of killing his wife, and now we know he didn't kill his wife.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to say I'm sorry.
Yeah, nobody. Absolutely.
It's like Steve Wilco. They're gonna throw accusations at a single individual all day and night, and then when something factual comes up that says he didn't do it, there's not gonna be so much as a goddamn I owe you an apology.
Right?
There'd be crickets in the crowd.
Those fucking. What was it? Is it Maury? Is he the one that does all the lie detector?
Yeah.
And the lie detector.
But Steve Wilco is the ex-security guard for the Jerry Springer show, who's muscle-bound and just a jackass and never offers. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was still the bodyguard.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah, he was the bodyguard on Springer, got his own show, and then, will just rail a man who's under accusation of, cheating or something, and just ride his ass, and then, the lie detector comes back, and she's the liar, and he doesn't even offer an apology to the man.
Just throws a chair.
Second week in a row.
Yeah,
it's suspension railing men and riding ass.
And it wasn't me this time.
It wasn't Tim this time.
Hey.
Next week it'll be Camino.
We never know. I don't know.
That guy over
there? At least Squeaky's was a real person.
How do we know Tarzan wasn't real?
When he was being bred.
Hey, I don't know who his parents were. Sure in hell not me.
I don't think Tarzan knew who his parents were, but he was certainly your daddy.
He might have been. I don't know. He may have died in the rainforest with the gorillas. Maybe.
You think Tarzan lost his virginity to one of those gorillas?
Nobody damn had a wet dream.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
That one gorilla is voiced by Rosie O'Donnell. Hey, folks, remember the part where I said don't follow any advice we give you?
Yeah, don't follow.
This is why. This is why.
This is why. Exactly why.
All right, Tim, we're going to start with you this week. You got somebody who's looking for some advice?
I don't know. It's more. It's not more. It's a question. Okay. It's a question.
Okay.
We're going to follow up. You're going to love this one.
Okay.
You're just going to go off the handle.
But let me. There's spiders, isn't there?
No, there's no spiders.
Okay, that's what I figured.
So, all right, I got this one.
Okay.
Am I wrong for asking my wife to get tested? Okay.
Context is important.
Context is very important, see?
Yeah.
Listen, context. Let me read. So my wife cheated and slept with someone from work. Hold up.
Okay.
She had a full-on relationship with this guy. Went on dates, stayed in hotels with him, met his family. He would even introduce her as his girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's just the personal part.
Is Opie sure he's not the affair partner?
I don't know. Let's see.
She met his family.
She met the whole family.
God dang.
I know, right? Now, she says she might want to make it work between us. She even looked for marriage counseling that specializes in infidelity. I'm skeptical about the whole thing. During one of our conversations, I was telling her I wasn't sure what I want, but I did feel like she would need to get tested. She got very angry with me, even mentioning it, and now I'm feeling like maybe I'm in the wrong.
Not at all.
Is that not fair thing to ask for her?
That's okay. So here's what I'm gonna say. This you both just need to admit that this relationship is beyond salvation. She met his family.
Yeah, she wasn't just getting dick.
Yeah.
She was like in a physical and emotional affair.
Yeah.
That's like one step away from having just a second fucking family.
Right? It was basically what do they call them?
Second life.
Yeah, the second life kind of type thing without telling. But he found out and confronted her. So yeah, he is not in the wrong.
Question is, does he know? Like the other guy.
That's a good question. I don't know but I don't think he's wrong. You know, if he wants the relationship to work, no, he's not wrong asking her to get tested. How the hell do you know? Dude, you're cheating on me with someone from work. How do you like
if you're the one that cheats and then the both of you for some reason decide we're going to try to make this work, which I would never recommend.
No.
But it seems like that's the decision that they made. If you're the person who did the cheating, you do not get to call the hoops you have to jump through unfair.
No.
You either jump through the hoop or you get out of the relationship and admit it's over. I personally think that they should just.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
The marriage, the whole marriage.
This wasn't just an office fuck in the broom closet.
Well, because one of the comments on the OP's deal says, "This relationship is dead." OP, if she can't even take accountability and is saying things like she might want to make it work between you two, she's mentally and physically gone already, which is true.
Yeah, she was gone already.
If you're married or in a relationship and you feel the need to go, fuck your office, go fuck your boss, or do whatever, you have mentally and physically checked out of the relationship you're in, and you need to end it. I have zero respect for people that play this dumbass game and not being completely honest. If you mentally just tell your significant other, hey, it's not working out. I'm not mentally, physically in this, so we can't do this anymore. Right. And then after you finalize everything, if you're boyfriend, girlfriend, it's easy. Okay, you just break up and, you both go your separate ways. You do what you need to do. But if you're married, it's a whole nother story. Just wait till you sign the divorce papers and then go mess around on each other. Then it's done.
Or at least file for the separation.
Yeah. Exactly. At least file for the separation, order, so you're scot-free until you can finalize. And then go mess around on each other. Why take the time and energy to hurt someone else?
Yeah. If they're going to couples counseling, she better be paying for it all.
That is true.
Because she's the problem.
Yeah. And that's the thing you always see in these fucking stories is like the person who's cheating gets caught. And then it's like, oh, well, now let's try couples counseling.
Yeah.
Right. Like, why didn't we, no, we should have tried that first.
Right.
Before you met his family.
Yeah. If you're having a problem in a relationship or your marriage or whatever it may be, why not be honest with each other? Hey, you two, first off, you both got to be able to communicate with each other. That's the biggest thing in a relationship or marriage is communication.
Yeah.
And if one of you two are going to get angry on a topic that is bothering one another, so if I had to say so, my relationship, we agree communication is our biggest thing,
right?
Biggest key. If something's bothering her or something drives her anxiety crazy, please tell me. I need to fix it. Sure. If it's something with me and if it's fixable, let's talk it out.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can come to, and we will work it out. That is the biggest thing.
Yes.
The best thing is like, well, I'm tired of her. She's annoying. She goes, and then, you know what? Next thought in the head, I'm going to go fuck my coworker.
Yeah.
That's not going to fix anything. Definitely not going to fix the damn thing.
Yeah.
This could create more issues. So, no, OP, you are not wrong for asking her to get tested.
Yeah.
That is the minimum amount of hoops to make her jump through.
Counseling and testing, that doesn't sound like a whole lot of hoops.
But you got to remember, the way a woman's brain thinks is different from a man's. We could be like, all right, cool, I'm going to ask you 2 simple questions.
Yeah.
1, I need you to get tested.
2, is he bigger than me?
And then her mind, it's like 100 questions in 2. She's going to freak the fuck out. It's just going to go haywire. Some women are different. Not all women are the same. So don't get me wrong. Not all men are the same, and not all women are the same. But OP, yet again, you're not wrong. She's in the wrong for doing what she did. It's not coming to you for.
And then the audacity to be like, what do you mean I need to get tested? What the fuck do you mean you need to get tested?
You had this deep relationship with this person. Did you vacation together? Like, what the hell?
Like, you met the entire family. Did his family have kids too? Did you play with them and take them to the park?
And I don't know what it says about me. Like, that's the most infuriating part of the movie. Like, what the fuck do you mean you went to Sunday dinner with his parents?
Yeah. Well, because, I think sometimes it's easier to, excuse, a physical affair because...
Yeah.
I mean, certain events happen sometimes. But, when it's physical and emotional, it's just, you were intentionally, not just fucking this guy because it was convenient, but it's you grew close to him. You met his family. You learned his mother's name. Yeah. It's there's
you
this
mother's first, middle, and last name. Even her maiden name before she got married.
The fuck do you mean both your names are on the birthday card to his niece?
Yeah. The last 4 digits of his mother's social.
Yeah.
That's what. No, don't be skeptical or whatever. But what really got me in the first part. They went on dates and stayed in hotel rooms. That's number 1. Yeah,
that's typical affair.
Yeah, that's typical affair. And met his family.
Yeah.
That's where you got me.
That blew my mind. That's the standout. Yeah. You don't see CSI where you find out the wife was cheating and got to intimately know the other person's family. Sorry, I get excited. I get loud.
No, that's where it got, and then that's why I told Capino I wanted to have him comment on this first because he's gonna get so excited, especially when Meet His Family came in.
It's because it's different
with the dead stare, and you're like,
it's different than what we usually find online with these sort of complaints.
And it's a short one, and it's sweet, and it's not an entire bibliography where he explains the whole thing of start to finish.
Do they give ages at all?
They do not.
Okay, so we don't even know if they're middle-aged or if they're youngins or what the deal is.
The comments are basically telling, another one is she already made up her mind. She's buying time to get her affairs in order until she gets everything packed up and gone. Probably mooching as much as possible off of OP in the meantime.
She's got the relationship on layaway.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But, kudos to that man for asking. I give you props. You did the right thing. Just end it after that.
I don't think so. The right thing, to me, the right thing would have been just
kick her out of your goddamn house.
Well, if their names are both on the house, that's really hard to do, though. And
back up.
I packed my shit up and leave.
Yeah, pack your shit up and leave. That would have been the right thing to do.
But I mean,
but if you're going to be wrong, at least make it interesting, like this guy.
Yeah.
Right. See what kind of shit she can make up.
Yeah. Fuck it. All right. So
what do you got? What do you got?
All right. I got an "Am I the asshole" for calling my girlfriend gross.
Ooh, all right.
Maybe.
So anyone who has lived with a woman or just has any sort of common sense, knows the answer to this question.
Okay.
So, hello Reddit. I am a 23-year-old male, and I have been seeing my GF, who's a 22-year-old female, for about 6 months. Everything has been going really great so far, but 2 days ago, I stayed for a few days with her in her apartment, which she shares with 2 roommates. They're all women. Also, I have to note she has very long hair down to the small of her back, but not, we both had 3 days off, and her roommates went to go stay with their family for a week. He thinks they're related. Anyway, they gave us the okay for him to stay at her place for 3 days. The second morning, she was called into work for a couple of hours to help with some stuff and her coworkers were not trained to do yet.
Okay.
So she went and came back and then took a shower. When she got out, he noticed the hair was still dry and wasn't washed. And he snidely remarks, "Forget something?" She looks confused and tells him that she didn't wash her hair. She laughs at it and explains that she washed the hair yesterday. Then the interaction is, "So you aren't going to wash it today?" "No, you aren't supposed to wash your hair every single day."
Right.
Says who? "I wash my hair every day." "Yeah, but you have short hair, and it's a known fact that washing your hair every day isn't good for it." At this point, he's very skeptical and it sounds made up to him, and sounds just like an excuse to be lazy. You would think if you had longer hair that it's more of a reason to wash it so often. So I asked her how often she washes her hair, and she said twice a week, at which point I told her that that was gross, and she got very upset and locked herself in her room. She didn't come out for a long time, so I just left and went home. She hasn't answered any of my calls or spoken to me since. I asked my friends, and they seem split. My sisters and two of my friends told me that I was the asshole, but two of my other friends said I'm in the right, and it sounds weird that she doesn't wash her hair daily. Okay, so here's the thing. The longer the hair, the longer the maintenance. So typically, you don't do it every single day because you don't have 45 minutes to devote to the maintenance of it. But also, it can be bad to wash your hair too often because it gets rid of like the natural oils in it, dries your scalp.
Yeah. Produces.
Yeah.
No, she's right. If she wants to wash her hair twice a week, let her wash it twice a week. Unless she's like, there's most people that their body gives off too much natural oils and it's greasy nonstop.
Yeah.
Like you wash it and you dry it, and then within a couple hours you just have that greasy, oily hair again. Then you need to probably go 3 times a week or something like that. Whatever. But if she doesn't have that issue, and let's say she's not going on rolling in the mud, playing in the dirt, and dirty.
And it's not like, it's not like men. Men can wash their hair with a damn bar of soap and be fine. But women's hair takes a lot more management.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it just kind of seems like, and I can see the math
in his head.
Because I think we're all like that at some point in time. Like with sisters, moms, significant others who may have long hair. You think that more hair equals you need to perform more maintenance, which means you need to wash it every time you shower. But, it's if you're trying to keep hair healthy, it's sometimes it's the opposite because of all the chemicals and everything that's in shampoo.
Yeah.
In
shampoo, conditioner, like any other hair products they would use to maintain like bounce or what have you.
Yeah, it's definitely she's not.
No,
well,
she's
and
not.
Then you also got to remember that there are some girls out there that'll wash their hair. Some will put like additive products, like they'll spray, hairspray, or they'll put some kind of like mousse or something. There's some frizzy, control stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you put that stuff in your hair every day, then yes, please wash your hair because that stuff can add up and get real nasty and collect dirt.
But even then, twice a week is good.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, I clean it when it starts to smell.
Yeah.
But it's my guess that this guy has never either been in a long-term relationship, which 6 months, debatable whether that's long-term or not. I mean, the guy's 23, so at that point, it might be the longest relationship he's had. It's hard to tell.
Like I say, it's still adolescence,
but
still learning.
23 is definitely an age where you might not be aware of the maintenance of long hair for a woman.
Right.
So it might just be ignorance at this.
Like OP states, run it back and talk to your mom or your sister.
Yeah.
Well, and
ask them about it.
It doesn't say what gender the friends are when Daddy asks. Like the 3, like his sister and 2 friends say that it's okay, and he was an asshole. Might all be women who know that experience. The 2 people that agree with him could be men and be like, "Oh yeah, that sounds gross."
Yeah, that sounds gross.
Yeah, why would you put up with that? You need to wash her hair every day. Why would you really do that? No, you just need to get rid of her, bro.
The other part I have a problem with is she locks herself in a room and he just leaves. He doesn't try to do any damage control, like explain this to me. I don't
Hey, I'm
understand.
sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't
like
mean to say that. You know, can you explain to me why
Yeah.
it takes so long?
like
to do your
she's
hair?
upset, locks herself in a room, and he just leaves because he doesn't want to put in the work to repair
And that's
anything.
what you call adolescence. Is that what adolescence is? That what
No,
just not at that age where he doesn't really show feeling or meaning to anything.
He's young still.
He's still young.
He's gonna make a lot of fucking mistakes
God, yes.
in order to learn from those.
Who at the age of 23 did not make a lot of mistakes and didn't understand anything?
Well, and
I mean,
I don't know if I necessarily agree with the whole just wandering off when she locked the door, because to me that she is setting a very clear physical
block
and boundary,
mm-hmm.
stating that she's not interested in talking. She doesn't want to have anything to do with the conversation right now. So by
You've been watching some Sweets and Bones, haven't you?
Right. So just by giving her a little bit of space, everybody kind of going back to their own corner.
Yeah.
I think it gives it more of a chance for them to actually have a calmer conversation about it later.
When tensions aren't
when
high.
everybody gets a chance to, be by themselves, decompress, take deep breath. So that I don't think he's not the asshole for leaving when she shut and locked the door and moved the dresser in front of it. That's I'll give him a pass on that. But, I kind of feel like he was kind of fishing for agreement too.
Yeah.
Because if I had a question like that, I'd go ask my sister, or I have female friends that I've had for a long time that are impartial to the situation.
Yeah.
And I would take their word on it. My guess that he talked to his sister, didn't get the answer he wanted, then went and talked to the other friends.
Yeah.
Which does make him the asshole.
Yeah.
So
I could see
everyone says I'm wrong. I can't be wrong.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean certain situations, I've known you guys for I don't know, long day. I lost count.
High school. That's
20 years.
About 20 years. I want to say about 20 years. So if I need some serious advice, I come to you guys.
Yeah.
And you guys will straight up tell me, hey, quit being an asshole. Don't be a dumbass. This is what you need to do. All right, cool. Now, 23, and you're going to ask your friends, of course they're going to be like, bro, no, that's gross. That is the grossest shit I've ever seen in my life. Why doesn't she wash her hair? Instead of saying, have you tried talking to her? Give her a little bit of space. Yeah. Let her calm down, and then apologize for what you said because you know it's wrong. Instead of speaking common sense, it's like, bro, dude, that's gross. She doesn't wash her hair. That's real sick. That's immaturity level is.
That is a lot of hair all the way to the small of your back.
Yeah, you're halfway down.
That is like 2 feet of hair, if not more, depending on how tall someone is.
Yeah, that's a lot of hair. It takes a lot of maintenance. You got
amount of hair.
That's crazy.
But I mean, I would definitely agree in this instance. The poster OP is definitely the asshole. Mm-hmm. That makes me think that maybe his mom has short hair and has had it.
Probably, yeah. Right. Otherwise, he'd have some more knowledge about long hair and its upkeep.
Or maybe she's dead.
Yeah, that's true.
And maybe it was his fault, and she feels some sort of shame.
You should feel ashamed of yourself.
They found her car off Lake Michigan.
They blamed his dad for it. Jeez.
The world's on fire. This is how we survive.
This merry-go-round is in a blaze.
Yeah, Obi's definitely at fault for this one. Yeah. So we're kind of 1-1 here. One is the fault. One's not the fault. Let's see if I have. Well, I definitely had the tiebreaker, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Let's go. All right. On mine, am I the asshole for prioritizing my hunger over my girlfriend clicking pictures of the food? Tim, initial reaction to the title.
So, reread the title again.
Am I the asshole for prioritizing hunger over my girlfriend clicking pictures of our food?
So, this is what the title brings to me. We're sitting at a restaurant instead of,
so
she's one of those ones where, hang on, baby, I need to take a picture of our food to post on Instagram. And I'm sitting here crawling over the frickin' table going, baby, I like what I see her. I need to post on Instagram. Standing on the stand up chair. Sitting on the chair.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
That's 2 photos. 2 photos. You get 2 photos before I'm taking a goddamn bite.
Okay. Let's see if we're right.
Squeaky's dead serious about this.
Because it's food.
OP writes, My girlfriend likes to take pictures of things we eat outside. Most of the times we order different dishes, so she takes a picture of every dish for variety or whatever. I'm always aware.
Just his apathy already of this situation.
He is so sick of her shit. I'm always aware of it whenever we order. She doesn't have to mention it. I consider it a small thing. Never had any issue. Today we went to the mall and later decided to have lunch at a restaurant. One of the things we ordered and arrived first was paneer tikka. I have no idea what that is.
I don't even know what nationality that is.
It sounds
It's a random.
islandy.
I wonder. Sounds almost
For
Asian.
those who don't know, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We shut our mouths and read the next goddamn sentence.
fucking sentence.
For those who don't know, paneer tikka means a wooden stick having 3 to 5 chunks of cottage cheese marinated in spices. I got 2 sticks on the plate. We each had 4 chunks. This sounds absolutely
This
fucking
sounds
disgusting.
sad.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, honey? I'm hungry. Let me eat my cottage cheese before you photograph
Are
it.
you like frozen cottage cheese balls or something?
It's what-
What the hell is it? Sounds like
Cottage cheese isn't even a food. It's like between food.
And how do you get it on a stick? Is it fried? Like,
I wonder if you just like freeze it. Like there's some shit you mix with it and you freeze it.
We'll Google it when we're done with this conversation.
approached me with a cottage cheese popsicle, they're getting shot. There's
I
not a
will
jury in
smack
the
the
world
hell-
that would convict me.
I would smack the hell out of you.
Okay.
Be like Nacho Libre. Get that on my face!
As soon as it arrived, she gave it a glance and went to the washroom to pee. I was hungry. I knew she
No,
would
no,
have
no.
to click on it, but I wanted to wait a minute and then took one of the chunks, thinking it doesn't matter which. It's just one piece, and overall, I prioritize hunger over pictures. But when she came back, she wasn't happy with one of the sticks having 4 chunks, while the other one, mine, having 3 on it. It apparently
Gross.
ruined the aesthetic.
Here we go.
Apparently, she got a little moody about it.
So she eats one piece of cheese and then it's even again.
Eat the one piece of cheese.
the one.
Take your fucking pictures with both sticks having 3 pieces
Yeah.
of cheese.
What's your problem over here?
Yeah, I was miffed too, thinking like, what's the matter? Prioritizing hunger over pictures, which she always takes anyways. I ate just one piece off of my stick. Hers was untouched. The fact that it's such a trivial thing ruined the whole lunch. Was I being the a-hole here for taking my ground on it and not even thinking of apologizing or showing that I'm sorry?
First off, it was a single bite of food. It
Yeah.
wasn't like you downed it all in that time she was gone and ruined the whole
Yeah,
thing.
it's not like she just came back and there's just like the empty stick
Yeah.
laying on the plate.
Nah, OP is not the asshole. Not the asshole. Because
No.
this, there's.
I mean, if
one-
he's eating
there's-
cottage cheese, he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
He's a pussy for sure. The fuck kind of man's just like, oh, I'm
hungry.
famished. I'm gonna have a cottage cheese ball. The fuck out of here.
I'd look at her if we walk up to a restaurant. Like a
Cottage
the
cheese.
cottage
Yeah.
cheese ball
Cottage
stick
cheese.
over there. I'd look at her going,
Cottage
I'm
cheese
going
is
over
just
here.
too late to be milk and too early to be cheese.
right? I mean, where do you get this shit? I mean, this mall. Anyways, but there are some people that take shit a little too
Yeah.
fucking far. Way too far. Obviously, she's not that hungry, but I'm hungry. And I'm going to prioritize my food
Yeah.
over your picture.
And you,
Okay? You took your 2 pictures and you even reached up and got on the chair and you took 60 different angle shots of this food. I'm eating it. You got your pictures. I'm done.
first off, she could have
No.
set this up as okay. So you ruined that photo. Let's get you one of eating just the stick that has nothing on it, so it looks like you're enjoying it.
Right.
Like there are ways to save this.
Yeah, and she could have just took pictures of
Hers.
Here's solutions I thought of in this. She could have taken the pictures before she went to pee.
Yeah.
2, if you had to pee so bad you couldn't wait to take pictures, you come back, your boyfriend's eating one of his cottage cheese balls off the stick. Pull one off of yours and eat it real quick.
Yeah.
Then take your picture.
Yeah, symmetry.
Symmetry. Or, it's just, he didn't touch her food. She could have just taken the pictures of her food.
Or one
If you-
stick.
Right. If you ordered the same thing, there's no reason to take photos
Of
both plates.
Yeah.
It's just it's done.
It's simple.
And,
Yeah.
and the only time I've ever taken photo of what I eat is when I went to Galapagos.
Yeah.
Because I kind of want to remember what I ate because it was awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Or unless you're like taking photos. I can understand taking photos like, oh, hey, this is an interesting dish. I'm going to take a picture of it for later. Maybe we can make this at home.
Here's a cheeseburger.
Yeah. Here's a cheeseburger.
Don't get those in the States.
Yeah, this is definitely.
I think, OP is not the asshole.
I think she prioritizes what people on the internet think over.
Yes.
Over her own opinions.
I mean,
the opinions of her
boyfriend. One of
boyfriend.
those things. It's like, okay, take a picture, post on the internet, and then are you waiting for like 60 people to comment before you eat it?
Yeah.
Also, didn't say how long she was in the bathroom.
No, it did not. It did not.
No, it did not.
So we don't know if it's just a 1 minute thing and it was done with, or if she was fighting for her life.
Yeah. She wasn't fighting for her life, man. But like I said, I prioritize my hunger
Food.
over those pictures. You got your 60 pictures.
Food is meant to be eaten.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like those restaurants that like, this plating is artistic.
Yeah.
Like, before you take a bite, feast with your eyes.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Just
No.
imagine
This 2-inch piece of food that cost me $79.99 is going to be eaten, and then I'm going to complain about it because it cost $80 fucking bucks for half a bite.
I haven't seen it in real life yet, but I know it's coming. It's like a restaurant where you order something and you have like a ridiculously like small proportion.
Yeah.
But then like the maid or D comes up and like blindfolds you while you eat.
Yeah, it's like
you're not allowed to look at this.
Yeah. This is to be savored with one's own taste buds, no other senses.
Yeah, no other-
So we're gonna close pin your nose, tape your hands to your knees, and feed it to you through this funnel. What was the movie we watched? The one about the restaurant? The special restaurant?
Oh, the menu.
The menu, yeah. That's the
Oh.
kind of pretentiousness I hate in
Yeah.
food.
And then she outsmarted him.
Yeah.
I want a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, then you're definitely going to get murdered after you finish the cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And like a doggy bed.
Yeah.
That's literally the movie.
I want a
the
cheeseburger.
whole-
I don't want it deconstructed. I don't want to take it apart or some fancy in a milkshake. I want a cheeseburger, a
Yeah.
real cheeseburger.
And then she like escapes death because she takes like 2 bites and she's like, I'm going to take the rest out. What the fuck? Like,
Why did you want to come here so badly?
She didn't.
She didn't.
Her
Oh.
date invited her.
Yeah. You find out like halfway through the movie that she's like a prostitute.
Oh.
And like the dude she came with like invited her
Mhm.
because this chef is so fucking crazy. He has to have an even number of people.
Oh.
And
okay,
and
okay,
the person he originally invited had broken up with him since.
okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's a great movie.
It
It
is
is
a great
phenomenal. But I just always hate that pretentiousness that $1,000 food comes with. Like my dad used to work for Albertsons, and at one point they had a really fancy gala because he was upper management and stuff like that, and like he takes my mom or whatever, and it's all finger food. And when they're done, my dad's like, "We're gonna stop at McDonald's because I need to get some real food in me."
There's no real food over here.
I burned more calories eating that food.
Yeah. It's just that little frou-frou stuff that rich people convince you is a delicacy, and really it's like
Nah, this is a leaf from that tree up the back
Yeah.
yard.
Yeah.
we have a pre-constructed tea. It's just the leaves. Eat them with this fork.
That's a salad.
That's a salad.
No, it's not.
It's a pre-constructed tea.
I said it again.
You fucking poor.
It's like here we have a deconstructed sandwich. It's all seeds.
Eat it now.
It's an everything bagel, apparently. Jesus Lord. All right. Well, folks, that's all we got for today. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us again. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for tolerating us.
Yeah, thanks for tolerating us. We got 2 episodes out. So, I mean, we're
In 2 weeks, that's like a record in like the
Last
last.
Sunday and this Sunday? Oh,
It's like a 6-month
we're-
record.
roll, guys.
I know, right?
Shit, those sponsorships will be coming in anytime.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
Raid Shadow Legends. We're looking for you.
Yeah,
We're looking
Raycon. I could use some new earbuds.
for you. Yeah,
Just
Raycon.
saying.
Samsung,
Samsung,
please.
that'd be great. You know, we're easily bought, not for very much either.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'll settle for a candlelit dinner at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Shit, dollar menu.
They ain't no dollar menu anymore, Tim.
In my brain, it still exists. Shut up. Let me live my happiness.
In my wallet, it doesn't.
I know in your wallet it doesn't, but let me live my happiness. Quit being an asshole. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
No, you're
Maybe,
the
I
asshole.
don't know.
Mm.
You're the
That'll
asshole
be
for
the-
interrupting the outro of this episode.
Why, thank you. My reputation lives.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out. We appreciate you stopping by. Have a good one.
Take care.
Good night.
One of these buttons does it.
That's great. I've learned to edit out the end.
If only